Good day, students. Welcome to our Social Studies virtual class, grade 8A and 8B. Your teacher here, Miss Michelle Joy. This video will serve as a recap makeup class, especially for the students who weren't able to attend our virtual class for our review for final assessment. Class, just a reminder that on October 4, that will be Monday next week, grade 8 Social Studies will be having final assessment, and the link will be posted in Google Classroom at 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock. So for problems, questions, and clarifications, please call me in my personal line account. And for review tip, rewatch the review video in Google Classroom before taking your final assessment. Good luck, everyone! So class, this is your pointers to review for your social studies final assessment, what to read and rewatch. So we only have two units, which is unit 6, money management. That is page 59 to 67 of your social studies book. And the last one is unit 7, which is something about economy, social studies book, pages 70 to 81. So as a review tip, rewatch the review video in Google Classroom before taking your final assessment for semester 1 on Monday. Good luck, everyone! For the objectives of the lesson for today, the first one is students must be able to know about money management. And the second one is students must be able to know something about the economy. So at the end of the lesson, I expect that you guys will already know about money management and something about economy. So class, the first unit we're going to review is about unit 6, which is money management. So before talking about money management, let us define what is money first, and that will be on your social studies book on page 59. Money. Anything that is generally accepted as payment for goods or services can be called as money. Today, you may see money as bills and coins, but other materials have also been used. Barter trade. People exchange one thing for another. So one person might offer flour to another in return for meat. Ancient people used grain or metal in exchange for other goods. And seashells were used as a currency in ancient China and Africa, while shell beads were used by Native Americans in the old days. Let us review about Asian currencies. So the first country, Brunei Darussalam, their currency is Brunei dollar. Cambodia, the currency is riel. Next, we have Indonesia, the currency is rupiah. Next, we have Laos, PDR, the currency is kip. Next is Malaysia, the currency is ringgit. Next, we have Myanmar, the currency is kyat. Next, we have Philippines, the currency is peso. Next, we have Singapore, the currency is Singapore dollar. Next, we have Thailand, the currency is baht. And the last one, we have Vietnam, the currency is dong. Now, class, where does your money go? So we have here revenue. It is the total amount of income generated by the sale of goods and services, especially class if you are doing business, related to the company's primary operations. Okay, so the total amount that you get, okay, from doing your business, that is what you call revenue. Next, expenditure. It is the spending of money on something, like for example, your needs, your wants, or money that is spent on something. And the last one, revenue and expenditure help you track your money because, like for example, before the end of the month, you are already trying to write all the things that you need to pay, all the things that you need to buy. Then you will be able to make a plan for your saving, which is a helpful habit. Now, class, let us study about saving today for a better tomorrow. Why do you need to save money? So saving is a way to make sure you have money for future expenses. Like for example, you want to buy or to purchase a house, a car, for your college degree when you go to university, or if you want to travel for your holiday expenses, it is very important to spend some thinking about this now, especially because these one are not cheap ones. Okay, so you have to plan on how you are going to save your money. So how to save money? If you have money that you do not want to spend, you may deposit it at the bank because in return the bank is going to give you interest. So your deposit will be recorded in a savings account, which is an agreement between you and the bank. This is a very safe way, and you also earn interest from the bank, like what I've told you. This fee is calculated as a percentage of the amount you deposited, but it always depends on how much you deposited in the bank class. You may buy bonds, stocks, or mutual funds from the government or companies if you want to spend your money. I mean, if you want to invest your money. Investing your money can give you more interest earned from the bank. It makes your money grow. But if you want to have more money, then try to think of a business that will give you a big profit. Thus, let's proceed to Unit 7, which is something about economy. So first topic that we're going to discuss is about factors of production. But first, what is production? So production class is the process of making goods and services, of course, for your own use or for your business, for consumers, customers. Economists, they are people who call resources used to make all goods and services factors of production. So there are three factors of production class. They are land, labor, and capital. Now let's discuss these three factors of production one by one. So plus there are three factors of production, and the first one is land. So take a look at the picture on the left side of your monitor. Land refers to all natural resources used to produce goods and services. The second one is labor. It is the effort that a person gives to a task. Like for example, Miss MJ, I'm a teacher, for which that person is paid. And yes, I am being paid at the end of the month because of the services I provided for students. And the last one, capital, is any human-made resources. It can also be money actually, that is used to produce other goods and services. So if you have enough capital, then you can make your own business. Let's proceed to the three stages of production. The first one is, of course, primary stage. So look at the picture in here. It involves extracting raw materials from the earth and sea. Of course, from the earth means the ground, soil, land area, and sea. Okay, there are so many products or raw materials that we can get from the earth and also from bodies of water, especially the ocean. Okay. The second one is secondary stage. It is the manufacturing stage when raw materials are turned into a huge variety of consumer and producer goods. It means class, it is on the processing stage. And the last one is, of course, tertiary stage, concerned with distributing goods and providing commercial services. Example, if you are working as a customer service agent, or if you are working in a bank, you are in the new account section, so you deal with different people. Next, the sizes of these three sectors vary from country to country. Of course, class, if your country is developed country, the primary sector is larger than the other two sectors, while in developed countries like Thailand, the tertiary service sector is the largest because most of the people in here finish their education. So this makes different employment structure and reflects level of country's development. So comparing Laos and Thailand, it's very much different. We all know that Thailand is very much more developed than that of Laos and even Cambodia. Let us discuss about the three types of work. The first one is primary industries. This involves the extraction of raw materials to be supplied to other industries. And what are these industries? We're going to study that one later. But example of primary industries, we have here farming. The second one, forestry. Look at the picture. Next, fishing. And then we have here mining. So these are example of primary industries. Next, the second one is secondary industries. These are where raw materials are assembled or manufactured to produce finished goods. So they are on the processing or manufacturing stage. And these are examples of secondary industries class. So the first one is food processing. Take a look at the picture. The second one is car assembly. The third one, manufacturing. And the last one is building. Now class, the third and last type of work is tertiary industries. These are jobs which involve providing goods and services for the public. And these are some examples: transport, retail, medicine, and catering. Next topic that we are going to discuss is about economic system. So what is economic systems? Economy is a system in which people exchange products and services which meet their needs and wants. And there are 4 types of economic system class, and let us study them one by one. Now class, let us study about the 4 economic systems. So the first one is command economy. So what is command economy? So it's all economic decisions are taken by the state. Of course, when you say by the state, it means by the government. So the government controls all economic activities, be deciding which goods and services are produced, as well as how they are sold. Businesses are owned by the government, who also pay for people's healthcare and education. The second one is market economy. So this type of economy is almost activities happen freely in the market. There is very little government control or ownership of the industry. And one example of country that has market economy is Thailand. Okay, people produce, sell, and buy what they need and want at prices they prefer or the prices that they are able to pay. So people have their own businesses. Next class, we have number 3, mixed economy, combines both command economy and market economy. The state owns some important elements of the economy, like the healthcare system or education, but people can also have their own businesses too, like in Thailand. Okay, it's a mixed economy because we have here the hospital that provided by the government. We have private hospital provided by different people. Okay, so a mixed economy consists of the private sector and the public sector. And the last one that we have is sufficiency economy. It represents an idea taking an idle path in life. So it suggests moderation, self-reliance, honesty, and integrity while using one's knowledge with prudence in all activities. And this type of economy was planned by King Bumibol Adulyadej when Thailand's economy in 1997 was very down. So this concept can be used by everyone in all walks of life, meaning even if you are rich or even if you are poor, you can use this type of economy. So class, that is the end of our review for final assessment. I hope everyone have watched this video from the start to the end because it will really help you a lot to pass your final assessment. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or any ideas that you want to share, please don't hesitate to send a message to Miss Anjay and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'll see you again and take care. Goodbye, everyone.